And one last thing.
Hello, everyone. Wow. I say that every time. Wow. This is this beautiful space. And we have a little elbow room, and well, it's great to see all of you. Welcome. See lots of new faces, lots of returning folks, and a lot of folks from other groups. And this summer has been really interesting that way. we've had a lot of changes, but we so thank you for embracing this change. We're starting season 11, believe it or not, and this is a brand new chapter. So who would have thought after 10 years we'd be making this big leap? But I think we're growing enough that we would never have fit at Buck Center anyway. So I think our count today, Steve tells me, is like 110. So we thank you. You all are the best marketers.
With 110 cornets right behind.
Okay, so anyway, for new folks, my name's Cindy Runkle. I, along with Brian, are the co-founders of the group. I'm also the executive director and your accompanist. Thank you. I haven't had much time to practice, so you have to go easy on me today.
And she's cooking bottle washer.
Yeah, there you go. Right. So we'll have many more announcements at break, but we want to kind of get going. The number one critical message is there are restrooms, but they are in small numbers in various kind of corners and nooks and crannies around the church. So we have a few folks who will help direct you, but we would encourage you to just go and do whenever and not wait for break, because we're not going to be able to accommodate 85 ladies all at the same time. So please.
Unless you're extremely friendly.
No, not so much. So that's big message number one. Please do as you need to in that regard. So I think with that, I'd like to introduce Brian Leatherman, co-founder, artistic director, and conductor.
So, if you were born in the months of, let's see, did we see them in May? We did not. We saw them in April. So if you were born in the month of May, June, July, or August, or September, stand up. We always begin with some physical and vocal warm-ups. So the first thing I'd like you to do is just start in your solar plexus and just start tapping in a circle. And then that circle is going to expand. And down your legs. Your bottom, wake up your butt, neck, face, arms. Woo! Face that way and give somebody a back rub if they would like it. Okay, karate chops down the side of the spine there. Say, ah. to get revenge. Okay, beat on them. Beat on them. Show no mercy. Good. Have a seat. We'll stand in a moment, but I have to tell you a joke. This is my favorite joke that I heard this summer. And it actually has to do with Jack and Joan Whiting.
About what?
Jack and Joan Whiting. Joan decided to play a trick on Jack. And so what she did is she wrote a note and left it on the dresser, and it said, "I've had it, I'm leaving you." And then she hid under the bed. And Jack came home a little bit later, and he saw the note on the dresser, and he wrote something on it, and then he got out his cell phone and he said, "Hey honey, she's finally gone. Put on your sexiest negligee. I'm coming over. We're doing all the nasty things." And left. And Joan jumped out from underneath the bed, and she looked at the note, and it said, "I could see your feet under the bed. We're out of bread. I'm going to the store. I'll be back in 5 minutes." Up you go. All right. So it goes like this. No, no, no. And what you're going to do, because this isn't terribly high, you're going to point up. We are always trying to make a sound that is high, forward, and spacious, meaning the roof of the mouth is elevated, the soft palate. If you want to stick your finger in there and make yourself gag, you can feel where the hard palate is, then you can feel where the soft palate is. You want that to lift. And we want the sound to be up and forward. We don't want real dark and back in the back of the head. So you're just pointing this way to remind yourself to keep the sound out this way. No.
We're having a little audio challenge, so folks aren't hearing you. So can you?
How's that?
Yes.
All right. Make stuff up. You're not going to have any trouble hearing this piano. And Cindy will not kill herself playing it like she did at the Buck Center. That's a good thing. Yeah. Woo! Ask me, why do we do that? Woo! Why do we do that? I'm so glad you asked. It's a vocal relaxation. And we add the physicalization to the warm-ups, because if you're thinking about what you're doing here, you're not worried about what you're doing here. And especially if we're doing range extension, you'll sing notes you didn't think you could sing. Including ones that only dogs can hear. Number 5, please. Dee 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 dee. And you're just going to have one hand down here and the other one is moving the air. Okay? And if this arm gets tired, switch. But keep one down here at your belt line to remind yourself, get the air down low when you inhale. Because those are the most satisfying and relaxing to sing, and they force you up into your head register. Okay? Number 9. Love potion number 9. Nivo, 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 nivo. Notice that the corners of my mouth stay in the same place. I do not go nivo, 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 nivo. Keep the pucker. Keep the pucker ready in case somebody wants to come up and kiss you. Be ready at all times. Now, while you're singing, you're just going to do this, as though you're kind of tossing a little ball up in the air. Nivo, 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 just for fun, do this while you're doing it. And listen to yourselves. Where are we? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear the difference? How was it different? It was heavier. And we want the sound to be buoyant and supported with a lot of air and have air underneath it. Where are we? Not meaning to, I'm not trying to single anybody out. I'm just curious. How many would consider yourself kind of a novice to reading a choral score? Okay. So let's just kind of do a few little reminders. So I'm looking at You Are Light. So you can pull that out. And let's just take a moment or two to just kind of remind ourselves of some navigational tools. So, up here at the top, you see it tells you this is the piano score. And you'll notice there are 2 staves or staves. And they're linked together over here on the left by a curly bracket. That tells you both of those staves are happening simultaneous in time. The upper one is for Cindy's right hand, the lower one's for her left hand. Okay? Because the piano has such a wide range, it needs 2 staves. Now, if you go to the next line down, that is still the piano. But the next system or score has now 4 staves. The vocal staves have the straighter lines so that you can find it quickly. Okay? Also, Cindy, because she's more important than us, gets the curly, pretty one. We just get the boring straight one. But, so that's what you're looking for. Most of our choral scores have a line for the sopranos and the altos together. Sopranos, you will usually be the higher note, but always the note where the stem is pointing up. Because sometimes you'll sing a note lower than the altos, and their note will be above you, but the stem will be down for the altos. So you've got to keep an eye on those stems. Those are the little sticks sticking up or down from the notes. Tenors and basses are in the staff below that. You'll notice that across the staffs, you'll see from time to time, you see a vertical line. And that creates measures, or in this case, groups of, 4 beats or 2 beats. This is a kind of a difficult example. It's that C, if it didn't have a line in it, would be the same thing as 4/4 time, or 4 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. By putting the line through it, it's cut time, meaning the composer wants us to conduct it and feel it in 2 beats to the bar. Okay? We probably won't do that right away. You notice bar 11 has got a box around it. Okay? One of the things we encourage you to do right away is look at your tutorials and number all your measures. So that when we say, let's go to measure 37, you can find it more quickly than having to say, okay, page 7, 3rd line, 4th measure, whatever. So that really saves us a lot of time over the course of 10 weeks. But, just to double check, in which measure do you sing light, the word light, the second time on page 3? If you said 21, you're right. The word light, the second time. The first time is measure 19, which is kindly marked for you, and then 20, 21, there's another one. Okay? But the other way we would say is, that is the second system. If we say second system or second score, same difference. Score and system are interchangeable. If we said second system, 3rd measure happens to be measure 21. Okay? But it's just faster if we know the measure numbers. Okay? It really helps. Now, I know a lot of you like to just put the music on and listen to it. And that's great, because you get it by osmosis. But, especially if you're not a strong reader, or as strong a reader as you'd like to be, it's very helpful for you to be looking at the music and following along. Because you just gradually start getting more acquainted with what those little spots are doing and what it means in your voice. Okay? There are a few pieces that we don't have yet, but you can look at the tutorial and play the practice track at the same time. If you don't know how to do that on your computer, maybe you could do one on the computer and one on your phone. But, you know, we will encourage you to a lot of listening, and then get those markings that are in our tutorials that Chris and I mark up for you. Get those markings into your score. It saves us a lot of time. Would you rather be singing, or would you rather me saying, okay, in measure 21, let's add a crescendo there, and in measure 22, let's add a breath? What would you rather do? Yeah, sure. Okay, all right, so let's sing this. Cindy's going to play the accompaniment until we get to measure 11, and then she's going to jump on the parts. Okay? And we're going to do it in 4 for now. We'll work on this and adjust this. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about her and all this. Would it help if I moved up further?
No, let me move this way. I can do that.
Is that the problem?
Would that be better, or?
I think you just need a boost, don't you? Shouldn't you be more this way?
Yeah, probably, I guess, you're gonna, that's as far as it could go. You might lose you.
Worse things could happen.
And true.
You'd have Chris, and then you'd be in good shape.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that would work better.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's start right. Here are your pitches in bar 11. If the text gets in your way, just sing on new. Okay? And 1. Let's go back to 30. So you see box 31, so 30 is the measure at the top of the page. The measures at family and sing my song is family. Eventually, family. But I can help you more now in 4. But eventually I want to beat it in 2 and we'll be going faster. And in the light. 2, 1. To kind of help disenfranchised people. The reason I gravitated to this text is so many of you, in coming to this choir, or the Highlands Ranch choir, or the Parker choir, have found a family. I will never forget, we started the Highlands Ranch group first. We had 60 people at the first rehearsal. And the ladies who were there taking pictures, I said to her, "Look at that." She said, "We thought if you had 25, we'd be thrilled." 4 rehearsals later, we had 75 people. And somewhere along there, I said, "Okay, how many of you now know somebody that you didn't know before and would call them a friend? Not just an acquaintance, but a friend." Every hand went up. Every hand. And then I said, "All right." Now that group rehearses at 10:30 in the morning. I said, "How many of you have not spoken to another soul until you got here this morning?" Literally every hand went up, including married couples. And I said, "Okay, how about since yesterday?" A lot of hands were up. I got out over a week, and there were still hands up. We exist for the significant and measurable health and wellness benefits of choral singing in older adults. Sometimes we say mature adults, but Cindy and I have kind of given up on the mature bit. Because some of you will never grow up, and we hope it stays that way forever. But know that that's what I'm thinking about when we get to those things about family. It's the family you are as as a choir. And by the way, doesn't it sound pretty nice in here? All right. Now, tenore, bassi, bottom of the page 5, you have a little solo. 1. 1, 2. 1. Good for off. 1, 2, off. Bass and tenor bass. 1, 2, up. For now, leave off the descant. But if you, for sopranos who want to go up and tackle that later, we will add that. But it doesn't need to be very, very many people at all. We are going on with the tenors and basses. Top of page 10, the last 2 notes. There is. You could also say, and in this sound we make together, we have found our family. Last 3 notes of 12. 1. Sorry, and 1. Good for you. Good for you. Something told the wild geese. We have a lovely warm sound in here. We're going to have to work to make sure that we sing rhythmically enough to understand the words. But I'll guarantee if you can understand the words in here, we'll have no problem in the sanctuary. Either that, or we'll just tell the audience we're going to sing it in here. We'll crowd them all up here. Gorgeous sound. Okay, we'll do the same thing. Cindy will start with the accompaniment, and then she'll jump to parts. This is I love this text. It's really a cool text. Tenor bass. There's a fermata over that note. My music teacher called it a bird's eye when I was in elementary school. But it just means we're going to hang on that note as long as Brian or Chris feel like it. So they're to me. Going on, and notice that Chris, there is a breath mark, but Chris also added railroad tracks, 2 parallel lines, so that you're clear. We're going to totally cut that off, and then we go into the next note. So let's start with the sopranos altos, top of page 3, last bar, which happens to be bar 10, if you want to write that in. And then we're going to do that cutoff, and then we'll hit the next note together. And tenor bass. Whoa. How long is that note? Okay, some of you, your beat is this fast. Haven't got to beat 2 yet. So some of you are still singing. Snow. 2 beats long. And I like that in the tutorial, she wrote, look up. Snow. That was 2 beats long. Nice. Snow. Good. Now, ladies, notice there the tenors and basses are marked mezzo forte, you're marked mezzo piano. So let's start again at 16, which is where you begin your ah, bottom of the page, 3rd bar, and let's be gentler. A, you're outnumbering 2 to 1, okay? And acoustically, we always hear the highest pitch, so you got to get out of the way, okay? I don't think you have to sing any louder than you did. That was nice. And ah. Not yet. That's nice. Now you come back. would you please play bar 28 for them? Now play just the right hand of bar 28. And your note ain't in there. There's your note. So what we're going to do, Cindy's going to play bar 28, and then we're just going to stop on your first note and hold it. Okay? Okay, if you were right, don't brag. Let's do it again, same thing. Better. And if you'll think, ah, instead of ah, then we'll be in tune. This time we'll go on, whether we deserve to or not. 28. Good for you. Tenors and altos and basses, what do you have on the downbeat? Rest. Who sings? Sopranos. If I were you, I'd put an arrow in your part pointing up to that soprano note. And if you come in on top of the soprano note, I will give them permission to kill you. And sopranos deal out death in a very painful way. And they enjoy themselves way too much. So I don't want that to happen to you. Isn't that right, ladies? Winter, measure 46. That's right, smack in the middle of the page. Sopranos and altos go first. And now, MP stands for mighty powerful, right? Mezzo piano, moderately quiet. And done. And in the score, in the tutorial, you will see Chris wrote in, look up. Okay? So there's nothing that's more irritating or stupid than this. A choir on the last note of a song, which is a whole note and a fermata, doing this. Your children might be stupid, but you're not.
Let's hear it for James.
Besides, you survived them so far. Yes, James, where are you?
James, right
James.
there. Thank you.
James. Bingo. He will grow to hate you because he sets up 110 chairs for you every week. But for now, he'll maybe like you. What? That's mine.
Yeah, I know. It's the loud pitch that we can hear a ringing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's coming either from yours or yours. Are you hooked up?
I'm not hooked up.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, somebody mentioned a high tension.
Yeah. So I think it's coming from you somewhere.
Maybe it's turned up.
Because it is coming out of that speaker.
It's probably picking up something from the lights, because we've never had the problem before.
Okay. Should I try shutting off some lights and see if that?
No.
Well, just for a quick second.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh. Is that a go well?
Nope.
You still hear it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh well.
Yikes.
So it's either in your box or in the speaker.
So your homework. Your homework. Shh. Your homework. Now the first couple weeks we'll probably have to spend about 10 minutes on announcements. We'd like to get it to 5. And then you get a 10-minute break. But your homework, make sure you have listened to and ideally marked your score for the following. Are you writing? Carol of the Bells, Breath of Heaven, Deck the Nutcracker, Hall, Prayer, no. Carol of the Bells, Breath of Heaven. Oh, I lied, Kathy. We do start Deck the Nutcracker Hall next week, so we may have to hand those out. Deck the Nutcracker Hall, the prayer. Now there are 2 prayers. There's prayer for shalom and the prayer. I mean the prayer. And anything that eluded you today. Okay? We're looking at about 4 tunes today, 4 tunes tomorrow or next week. Then we've got a couple that we're still waiting to arrive. And hopefully we can get them started by the 3rd and 4th week. But yeah, I guess we'll have to hand those out. I lied. I'm a terrible person. I should be shot several times at close range with a large caliber weapon. Cindy, what do you need to tell these lovely people?
Okay. Well, I wanted to make a special welcome to a person who is responsible for this group, and she is rejoining us today after quite a long time. Here we go. Marilyn Borger, I see you back there. 10 years ago at this time, we started Highlands Ranch.
11.
Well, this is our 11th season, but we started in 15. 16. Anyway, don't listen to him. Anyway, we started our Highlands Ranch group, and Marilyn
15,
was
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is 25, 11 years ago.
okay then. So, as I said, 11 years ago, or whatever.
We need to talk about this. Rule 1. The conductor is always right. Rule 2. In case of conductor error, refer to Rule 1.
We don't need rules to listen to me. So, where was I before I was interrupted?
You were standing right there.
I was standing right here. Anyway, Marilyn Borger joined our very first group in Highlands Ranch. And I think after, how many rehearsals? Maybe a few. She came to Brian and me and said, gee, would you ever consider, starting a group in Littleton? And we said, well, sure, it seems a little sudden, but let's go for it. And so, long story short, Marilyn was able to get us into South Suburban Parks and Rec back in the spring of 2016. Do I have that right? I think. So, Marilyn, look how far we've come, and you are back with us. I'm thrilled. So, would you stand, please? And I think where's her husband Larry? He's hiding out in the back too. Thanks, Larry. Okay, one earlier introduction that I didn't make was our associate conductor, who is with us today. Meet Chris Garenti. I think many of you have sung with her before. And I'd like to introduce our music librarian and chorus manager, Kathy Pewter. And our Chorale Pal leader, another Kathy Van Dam. And Kathy, do you want to speak a minute about our meeting next week and anything else? Any other words of wisdom?
Don't ask for wisdom.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. All right. Welcome, everybody. We have a large group of new people and also some people returning that haven't been with us for a while, so we're glad you're all here today. If you haven't checked in, I'm going to read the names, please, your forbearance here, but I have Kath Stone, Thor Reed, Diane Galligan, Sandy Remnitz, Diane Lloyd, a couple of guests visiting today. You can let me know if you're staying or not. Troy Petersky, I think, Linda Alexander, Chuck Alexander, Kathy Love Osborne, and Cleaving, excuse me. I was a teacher and I still butcher names. John Shanks, Connie Roth, Cindy Johnson, and Neil Johnson. If you're new and you're not on this list, please check in with me before you leave. And if you are new, and whether you're on this list or not, please stand up. We're glad you're here. Yeah. Lovely. All right, now we have a group of people that are try to be helpful for new people as much as the new people want. We don't want to come across as too much or overbearing or anything, but if you have questions and you want to know how we do things and all of that, we have a group of people called Chorale Pals. And what we'd like to do, and this seems to work really well, is ask the new people to stay for a half an hour after rehearsal next week. And we're going to hook you up with a Chorale Pal, and that's kind of your go-to person for information and questions that are not of a musical nature. All the music stuff goes to Brian and Cindy and Chris. So Chorale Pals, would you please stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the soprano section we have Nell and Mary. So new sopranos, will hook you up with one of those two gals next week. In the tenor bass section we have Jim. So we'll hook our new tenor basses up with Jim. And in the alto section we have, could you guys stand for just a second more? We have Susan and Virginia and Vicky and myself. Well, I kind of float and do whomever in any section. So we'll hook you up with some of our Chorale Pals next week when you stay for half an hour, and we're so glad you're all here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, a couple other quick things. We have this form that takes up every silly millimeter of this paper, and it's called our take note form. So each of you should have gotten one of these when you picked up your music, but it has, I think, virtually all of the pertinent details for this semester. We have concert dates, we have rehearsal dates, we have contact information, we have our norms and several other guidelines. So I would encourage all of you, I know many have seen it before, but this is fully updated for fall. But take a look at this, and especially new folks, if you have questions, please bring those to our meeting next week, and the Chorale Pals will address those. And you'll see other items and other contact information here too if you have questions about your music or attendance or anything along those lines. Also, since you are the best marketers in the world and have gotten this room almost filled, we also have flyers. We have one more week until registrations will close. These are flyers that we call our recruiting flyers, and they're on the round table in the back. So it talks about our group, our dates, the fee, where to register, a little bit about our program. So we have one more week, and we would love it if all of you would go take a flyer and share it with family, friends, your church, school, senior center, wherever you can think. It's information specific to this group. And it's all on the website, but this is maybe a little handier to hand off or post somewhere. So I would like to not go home with any today. So on the back table, please help yourself. I think that's all. Any other questions at this point? Okay. Yes, ma'am.
If you have music from the last time left over, should we bring it in?
You had your chance. You've missed it. Because it's just it's too much work for our librarians and stuff to have to put away. We're at the end of the concert season. We might have more than one opportunity to sing other than the concert here. And we just will make boxes available at those opportunities, and whichever one is last for you, for instance, we will sing at Tagawa Gardens the last Saturday in November. For many of you, that may be the last time you sing this repertoire. That's when you turn it in, okay? If you want to. The music is yours to keep. Some of you will end up with photocopies because we're about 30 people over our estimate. For our 3 groups. In 3 groups we have we have about 290 people in our 3 choirs. For those of you who don't know, we have a choir in Parker that Chris directs at noon on Wednesdays, and then we have the Highlands Ranch group that Chris directs Friday mornings at 10:30. But, and they're just going gangbusters too. So we just don't want you to, let it dribble in, because otherwise it just makes extra work for these wonderful volunteers who take care of all this for us. So,
One more thing.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
One
more thing.
I wanted to also thank you for registering before today. It has been enormously helpful to have so many of you pre-registered, and I have Steve, my husband over there, Steve Runkle, to thank for orchestrating all of that behind scenes. And I think he and I have agreed that registering through the website the way we did this time is far easier than it was going through South Suburban. So hopefully you found the same, but it has just been so helpful for you to do that in advance of today. So, and thank you, Steve. Yes.
I just want,
Yeah.
and I know,
Yes.
go ahead, Steve.
I just wanted to let you know that if you run out of these recruiting flyers, we still have all 3 of them on the homepage.
Okay, flyers are on the website homepage.
And they can click on those and print them, right?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
By the way, so especially you new folks, I've given you homework, and you go, well, ha ha ha. You go to the members page, you click that, and the drop-down menu has several options. It's got tutorials. That's where you go to a marked version of the score. Either Chris has marked it or I have marked the score. And then you can just copy the markings out of the score and into your score to save us tons of time. And also our practice tracks. If it says practice, that's the practice tracks. Both the tutorial page and the practice track page are in concert order. So if you want to start putting your music in your folder, which I highly recommend, you can start doing that. On your take note sheet, it tells you the super secret password. SINGON, all caps, all one word. Okay? But and the one thing that I think is irritating that we can't change is, let's say you're in the tutorials and you want to go into the practice tracks, you have to re-enter the dumb thing. So anyway, anyway, that's how you get there. And I know that the Corral Pals can help you more with that, but do try to at least get in there and do some listening. I bet if I'm going to, for show of hands, how many of you have been listening to the music already?
I think so.
Because I can tell, I can hear it. So, Good for you. So it is, by my watch, it is 2:05 and a half. We are going to start again at 2:15 and a half. Good luck getting a bathroom.
So they've taken care of that already.
Such a warm, rich sound.
Do you hear that pitch? Because I just like after I lost that.
A little bit. I don't hear it. When I was over inside there, it's very, Sunday, right? Brian, I think it's this.
It's the same one I've had. When we get quiet, I'm going to turn it off and see if it changes.
Right? For me, last semester, I just turned it off. A lot easier. You might want to mention that.
People want to do that.
Yeah. You just got to do it in color because you get all those colors.
You know, and it's funny. I was making some extra photocopies, and I didn't realize it, but I was making color copies. I didn't tell the guy. And then I made the rest of them black, but some people are getting color copies. But yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I just took Chris's tutorials and I just printed them out. It does that. It just does that. It's not, you're not just in the right place. I think that's this lady here, the brownish blouse, that's Mona Ann's daughter. Madam,
I'm sure.
you may approach.
I owe you an apology. I'm very sorry. Let
Why?
me explain.
What?
The last time I was volunteering for Cherry Creek, you're at that choir that you direct. You were talking to me in a bathroom somewhere with two other guys. Anyway, we were chatting away and I was very rude to you. And I'm extremely sorry. I said some things, my mouth was completely out of order. I just wanted to apologize.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
Well,
But my mouth gets out of order at times.
mine does that on a regular basis. You did. I remember nothing.
Oh, well, I know you guys all got up and left after my big mouth got shot off. So,
I have no memory whatsoever.
I
So,
just,
so
I
not
was-
only is it forgiven, it's completely forgotten. So
well, that's the good part.
worry about it.
Good, thank you.
Oh my. You can flash that up.
Well, I have some art ideas for this music, and I just was wondering how you anticipate using it, using the art.
Well, we could put it up on the screens because I think all of Parker, both of those concerts will be at Parker, both Highlands Ranch and Parker, and they've got screens, and there are screens here.
So then it just needs to be photographed.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just send us the PDF file. Send us the stuff.
Okay, I will get busy.
Okay.
You can keep it.
Okay.
Be inspiration when you're directing.
Okay, boys and girls, back on your heads. Could you, could you get real quiet for a second, because I'm trying to see if I can hear this pitch. Never had a problem with it before. So, prayer for shalom. Rhythmically kind of sophisticated. This is one of those songs that once you hear it and sing it a few times, you have it, but just to look at it, you go, huh? What am I supposed to do? So it's just one you're going to have to listen to and get used to. Here we go. When two notes are tied together with that little arc, okay, that's a tie. But it's basically a pattern of long, short, long, short, long, short, long. You know, just it looks a lot harder than it hears. Going on, pick up to 13. 13 is you start in measure 12, sopranos and altos. 1 and 2 and 3. Gotta sing a bit more. Same thing at the pick up to 13. 1 and 2 and 3. Ba da 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 da. 2 and 3. Ba da 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 da. 2 and 3. Da 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 da. 2 and 3. Ba-da, 1 and 2 and 3. We pray. No, you're waiting till you're turning it into a dotted quarter. Dotted 8/16. Da ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Ba ba ba-da, ba-da, 2 and 2. Dotted 8/16. Ba ba da ba da ba da. It's got to move on that up and on the end of the beat. You know how they've got it. You can play the accompaniment.
Okay.
You can play the accompaniment because that's what you were doing with the basses. They were getting it just fine. You were playing the accompaniment. Let's start right at the edge of 6. 1 and 2 and 3. Stop for a second. Chris, at 32, do you, that's not a breathless promise, it's just a reminder, that's just a cue mark, isn't it? Okay, so it's good. All right, good. All right, never mind. That's just a conductor thing. Two conductors walked into a bar. All right, 55. That's top of page 9, the third bar. Same spot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. God's peace to you and grace to truth, a place where you will be made new. With da 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 da. God, we ask you bring shalom, that peace may dwell in every room. Yeah, I'm not fussing with you a lot today. We will. Now, for those of you who are going, oh my God, they're moving so fast, I'll never be able to come up. You're going to be fine. We're just getting through stuff today. We'll take the time, we'll beat notes, we'll do stuff like that. This is a piece that it will help you so much just to listen and look at it. Because it looks harder than it sings. Okay? Da, 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 da. It's quite easy. It's quite easy. It's a lovely piece. But it's a little daunting visually. Which is always the case with music in a pop style. Okay? Always the case. Now, Now we are going to get to the real meat and potatoes, the real important classical literature in this program.
Oh, yeah.
Good King Kong Looked Out by P.D.Q. Bach. P.D.Q. Bach, of Bach's 20-odd children, P.D.Q. Bach was the last and the oddest. Notice his dates, 1807 to 1742. How many of you still have your kazoo? You're gonna need it. You will notice in the tutorial that I tell you I would like an American R throughout. Now, when you look at my tutorials particularly, I have little lines through R's all over the place. Most R's we leave out. An R between two vowels is flipped, more like a D, it's very quick. And we never do American R's. But in this song we do. Here we go. This is one of a trilogy, which also includes O Little Town of Hackensack and Throw the Yule Log On, Uncle John. Or Throw the Yule Log on Uncle John, which is the way it comes out. For those of you who don't know who P.D.Q. is, does anybody not know about P.D.Q. Bach? Okay, P.D.Q. Bach is a mythical creation by a very, very fine composer, recently passed, Peter Schickele. And he would dress in the most disheveled manner and show up at concerts and conduct. I saw him one time up at Moby Gym at CSU with the Four Column Symphony, and he swung in on a rope. The two times I saw him at Betcher, and I'm sure anybody that's ever been in Betcher Concert Hall has gone, well, how do you get up there, right? So he's up there behind the basses, the bass fiddles, and said, how the hell do I get in here? And then he shinnied over the fronts of the things. And finally the bassist had to give him a foot down, and then he got it. It was just, the man had no shame at all. Now, he was, in his own right, he was really a very, very fine composer. And you can go and find CDs of music by Peter Schickele, some of which is a little tongue-in-cheek, but a lot of it's very good music. But this was his musical alter ego, and it kind of took over. Sort of like Victor Borge didn't plan on being a great comedian. But it paid the bills and fed his wife and children. So it's just great fun stuff. Okay? So it should be done with your tongue firmly planted in your cheek. Here we go. Good luck. We'll scoot along eventually, but for now it's Good King Kong looked out to ready, go. Good King Kong looked out to Now, those of you who are not familiar with reading choral music that has multiple verses, okay? The first time through, we're going to follow the top line of text all the way through. Don't go to the second line of text and then the third line of text. Just first line of music, first line of text. Next line of music, first line of text, and so on and so forth. Then when we repeat, we'll do the second set. And then we repeat again and we do the third. Now, we are at bar 11, which is the bottom of page 4. And it is squinch, 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 squinch. 1, 2, ready, and squinch. This is your kazoo. And then it gets really fun. And it's tenors and basses. Good king, good king, good king, good king. Now, while we're at it, let's just look at these three endings. Okay? If you look at the top of the page, you see that bracket way above the soprano line with a 1. It's 2 bars long. So when we sing the first verse, this is our ending. Then we repeat back to the beginning of the song. After the second verse, we skip those 2 bars and we go to the bracket with the 2 in it. And notice now, instead of good king, good king, good king, good king, it is good king, good king, good king, good king, good king, good king, good king. Yes, you will screw up. Then we go back to the third verse. And then the third time we sing the third ending, which is down at the bottom, which is good king, good king, good king, good king, good king, good king, good king. Good king, king, good king, good king, king, good king, come. Yes, you will screw up. Yes, I will yell at you. Okay, now let us try verse 2. Ready, go. Good king, come, look out. Oh, oh, he said, when we blow, he said, the pitch must not be too low. Be flat and honk. Oh. Honk. Honk, 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 honk. The most irritating sound you can possibly make. Ready, go. Second verse. Second ending, I mean. Good king, good king, good king, good king. Ah! Told you you'd screw up and I told you I'd yell. Second ending. Ready, go. Good king, good king, good king, good. No! Look, put your music down. Look at me. Ready? Go. Good king, good king, good king, good king. That's probably what will make it easiest. And of course, it's a lot of fun if the conductor does it like this. Ready? Good. Good, you've already got a problem. You've already got a song. The audience will love it. Third verse. To do the great classics. Ready, go. Good king, come look out on his ears and his ears. Now, shh, shh, shh. Tone. Good King Kong looked out on his ears and his ears he could. Ears. Ready, go. Good King Kong looked out on his ears and his ears he could not see. Oh dear, he said, it's clear. He said, we must see if we can hear, because our ears we cannot see. And stop. Here. Chew on that R like it's chewing gum. Ready, go. Here. Look up here. Ah! Don't look at your music. Measure 36, page 7, second bar. Everybody, good King Kong. And we go. Good King Kong. He said, would you look at that old guy go? He said, oh, whoa, past us, please do not go. Yell, yell, he says, ring the bells, he said, though a couple don't work very well, let's welcome Saint Nick and his sled. And dong. Oh, wait. Dong, 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 clunk, clunk, clunk. It's all about the tone. It's all about the tone quality. Ready, go. And we've got to make a big deal out about when you've got clunk. Okay? Just make it as gross as you can. Here we go. Do. 63 and up. Do. Gra. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Be sure that you don't smile when we sing that song. Can't possibly have any smiling when we sing that song. Cute arrangement of this. It's a cute arrangement of this. Okay. We are doing tempo di lerno. We're not. Eventually it's yum da 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 da, but not now. 1, 2, 3. Give them the lecture about wish.
Okay. Little kids, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Say with.
With.
Shoe.
Shoe.
With. With shoe. With shoe. With shoe. Okay, it's going to be fast, so you won't have a lot of time to put space in between. But try to separate a little bit.
Put the SH on the next word. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry. Not we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a. Oh. Thank you. Very well done. Let's have it. And there's also Christmas. Christmas. All righty. Oh, let us begin at the pickup to 13. 1, 2. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy and a happy. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Put your music down. Look at me. Happy. Do that with me. happy. And you were a music teacher. Happy. That's what happens in that bar. Okay? You're on 1 and on 3. Pick up to 25. So that's second system, the very last note. I think we'll go just a tear slower. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy. Gots to count. Right on happy. Right on happy. And they've got to be short. 1, 2, 3. Happy. 1. No. Sopranos and altos. Find box 29. We're going to start the bar before that. Bar before 29. Just soprano and altos, tenors and basses, just listen. And 1, new, good, Now, here's a place where the sopranos go below the altos. So let's just do the soprano line. Pick up to 29. And now 1. New Year, one more time for fun. Chris very helpfully wrote in her tutorial in bar 29, she wrote the word we above the staff too, to remind the sopranos that you have we on the quarter note. Same thing, just the sopranos, even slower. And 1. New. Just the altos. 1, 2. Good tidings we bring wherever we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. So you, oh my God, you have the melody. What was she thinking? My feeling is perhaps Chris would know. Is Emily Crocker an alto? She knows all of those people. Okay, let's put those two parts together and then we'll tackle the tenors and basses. Sopranos and altos only. And 1. New good time. New. Happy New Year. Not Happy New Year. New. Tenori, bassi. Top of page 4. I bet you can do this together. Starting on beat 3. 1, 2. Pick up to 2. No, let's start with happy. 1, 2, 3. Happy New Tidings. Wherever we go, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now bring us some figgy pudding. 1, 2, figgy pudding. Oh, and Chris has written in on the 2 rests. You're going to look at each other like, You know? Figgy pudding, and then you're going to shrug. Okay? I don't know if Chris means this on rest, rest. It'll be pretty fast. I don't think you'll have time, but at least look at your neighbor, you know. Because we're going to be coming along real fast. At this tempo, we could go. But we're going to be going faster, and you will hurt yourself. So it's look, figgy pudding. Okay? So do that. Look, then say figgy pudding, and then shrug. Ready? Look, figgy pudding. Don't shrug until after your figgy pudding. Okay? So it's look, figgy pudding. Okay? Let us start right there. At look, figgy pudding, shrug. And look, figgy pudding. 1, 2. Now bring us here, for we won't go. And I like, she wrote in at bar 52, the word she wrote in is brats. Be a brat about it. We're just not going to go until we get some. Let's make sure we're singing all the right notes. Can I have, let's take that same spot, let's take, now bring some out. So this is the middle system, pick up to the third bar. 1, 2. Now bring some. Eventually, there's a lot of slowing out and speeding up. For now, let's just take it at a tempo. Okay? But notice, for instance, at 83, molto rallentano, greatly slowing down, a very large swing, and so forth. For now, let's just take it in tempo. And spit out a lot of presents. Can we take up the pickup to 80? One, two. We wish you a lot of presents. We wish you the best of everything. We will go get prosperity. Now, you're going to want to go prosperity. It's prosperity. Okay. Let's take it again. We same five. Pick up to 80. We wish you a lot. Just the sopranos and altos. Could I have you please, at the top of the bar, top of the last page, pick up to the last bar, and a very happy new tempo di lerno. 1, 2, and a very happy new year. 1, 2. Short. Sing it and get off. Let's have the tenori e bassi, same spot. Pick up to the last, top of the page, pick up to the last bar. 1, 2. And a happy new year. 2, 3, it speeds up and slows down and does all kind of crazy things. Let's sing the whole thing. Stand up. Just for fun, we're not going to sing it this fast, but this is how fast it's going to go. 1, 2, 3. Try it. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Good Tidings bring. Oh, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What the heck? Go for it. Now bring us a figgy pudding. Now bring us a figgy pudding. Now bring us a figgy pudding. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Figgy pudding. Now bring us some news, for we won't go until we won't go. We won't go. We won't go. We won't go till Christmas is here. A Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, Christmas and a Happy New Year. Up! We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a lot of presents. We wish you the best of everything. We will luck and prosperity. Now, really fast. 1, 2, and a happy, happy New Year. 1, 2, and a very, 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 very Christmas and a Happy New Year. Woo! That's our finale. You have been very good boys and girls. And before you go, Cindy probably has a few last words, and then I'm going to let you go a little early today.
Yes, folks. If you have the manila folders that your music came in and you would like to return those, if you could please leave them at the back, and we will happily recycle. And Kathy.
If you don't want to return it today, please fold it neatly, tick it in your folder, keep track of it. Those end up being expensive over time, so at some point we would like it back. The sooner you get your music in your folder and the sooner you get used to holding that sucker, the better.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Like, what is she doing?
Yes, please, we've got some people that are very sensitive to scented products. We had a problem the other day at Cherry Creek Corral. Somebody came in and said, "Oh, what's the perfume you're wearing?" She said, "I'm not wearing any perfume." She had washed her hands in the restroom and it was scented. So just be careful. There are so many scented products. Please, none. There are some people that their throat just closes up the minute. So no scented products.
Okay.
Kathy.
Yes, Kathy.
New member or returning members with new address information, right?
Yes, if you're a new
Did you
member
hear?
or you have updated any of your contact information,
Today.
do not leave before turning in that form today.
And Kathy, you'll be over here. Yes, please, if you could turn that
We
information.
depend on email to communicate with you, and until we have it, we can't. So get that turned in.
We have a water bottle from, I think it's the back row. Oh, Mary. Okay, up here. Okay? Thank you all again
Thank
for
you
being
very
here.
much.
It's wonderful
Steve,
to see you.
Steve, whoa.
Steve.
Steve, another water bottle over there.
Another
Thank you. Let's hear it for Cindy.